Hi Bernie,
Hi Amanda.
we're here at a protest today. What is the protest about?
It's about Greyhound Racing and the fact that dogs are killed when they're too slow to run. So we're trying to close them down. The greyhound industry in Ireland is on its knees due to various things, not necessarily demos, but due to the recession and the fact that the IGB, the Irish Greyhound Board, has fouled up on deals and money and everything else. So we're trying to get them while they're down.
What's so wrong about greyhound racing?
The fact that the dogs are used in the first place, as an animal rights activist, we don't agree with the use of the dogs for racing. There's the injuries, the drugs, the fact that their ears are cut off because they're tattooed on their ears, both ears. Dogs have been found, I've had them myself, without ears because they dump them and they don't want them to be recognised. There's also a DNA database that they say they use now to recognise the dogs and see who owns them if they're found, but there's very little prosecutions. It's only a slap on the wrist. So there's nobody really looking out for the dogs. So the only solution really is to end the racing. The only way to stop the cruelty.
Do you think protesting is effective?
Well, as part of the overall campaign, we keep an eye on them, we keep on top of what they're doing. We show up, I suppose, when they don't expect us, and if they have presentations and that, we might go to the hotel and try and disrupt it a bit. So basically, yes, we sort of do everything, but highlighting it, I think, is the best way and stop people coming.
Yeah.
It's hard to do because a lot of people don't care, but we try and get the ones that do and maybe stop those.
What do you think people can do then to help stop the racing other than protesting?
Well, ordinary people, I suppose, not everybody would go to it. And the ones that go to it maybe try and tell their workplace, or that a lot of workplaces run outings to the track. We want to stop those. Also, we have stopped, I think, the school talks by the greyhound industry. They're trying to indoctrinate kids. So we sort of, I think, put a stop to that as well. We haven't heard about them lately. Just things like that. We just try to keep on top of the news and what's happening with them.
Have you had any victories in the past?
In the greyhound industry?
Yeah.
Well, so some tracks have closed and there's a lot less people going in. It's hard to really quantify what success you have.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of feedback. But I mean, when I started this back in the 90s, people didn't know the dogs were being killed. And really now, I think most people do. I know they say they don't going in there, but I think that's just a fob out,
Yeah.
They do. Most people know.
Why did you become vegan?
I'm vegan since about 83. Well, I was already an animal rights activist at that stage. So it was logical. I went vegetarian first, which was the way it went back then. But when I found out about the dairy industry, which is as cruel really as the meat industry, I went vegan.
Do you have any tips for people that want to go vegan?
Just do it. Whichever works. If you want to do it a day at a time, maybe go straight off. A lot of the kids now that are going vegan, I say kids, my age, they go vegan straight up. They don't go vegetarian first. The vegetarian bit seems to have been cut out, which is a good thing, because a lot of people got stuck at vegetarian and never moved on to veganism, which was nearly as bad as eating meat. You know what I mean? So
that's great.
the picture is getting out there. There's a lot of vegan information stands on that on the go as well. It's just, I think the campaigning is needed directly at the tracks and directly where the abuse is taking place, because there's a lot of people going vegan, but it's going to take hundreds of years for that to affect the actual animals.
Yeah.
So I think vegans need to be activists too. There's no point in going vegan and not doing anything else.
Yeah.
Right, it's better than not going vegan, but it's not enough. And it's not hard to be vegan. It's no big deal. If you're doing it for the right reasons, you'll stick at it. I have a few gripes. I feel at times there's too much emphasis on new bars of chocolate, new this and new that, and not enough emphasis on why we're vegan. So I suppose I'm probably a bit old-fashioned that way, I think.
No, that's
We
great.
should stick with the animals as the reason that we're vegan.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks a lot.